everyone, it's Katie with One Music School, and today we're going to learn Malibu by Miley Cyrus. Don't forget to check out the description box below for information about setting up a one-on-one Skype lesson with me. Also, there is a chord chart. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and the like button. They let me know that you like these videos and that you like to see more. To everyone that has subscribed already, thank you so much, I love you! Alright, let's get into the tutorial. So you have your capo on fret number 1, and everything is going to be relative to the capo. So now this is our new fret number 1, new fret number 2, new fret number 3, new fret number 4. We're going to start off with a G. You're going to take your focus fox, so we have fingers 2 and 3. Finger number 3 is going to be on the 3rd fret of the E string. Finger number 2 is going to be on the 2nd fret of the A string, and finger number 4 is on the 3rd fret of the E string. This is important because when you go to your G suspended, all you have to do is take finger number 1, because it's kind of floating around, fun and fancy free, and it's going to be on the 1st fret of the B string. You'll need a B minor. So if this is your first bar chord, make sure you don't use the flat of your finger, otherwise your finger will be tempted to bend. Roll your finger onto its side. Do you see how my knuckle is on the fretboard right there? And I'm also muting the E string closest to my nose by using the very tip of my pointer finger. So it's just lightly touching it, not on top of it, because then that'll mute it. Fingers 3 and 4 are going to be on the 4th fret of the G and the D string, and then finger number 2 is going to be on the 3rd fret of the B string. Then we have a C. It looks like stairs. So finger number 1, 1st fret of the B string, finger number 2, 2nd fret of the D string, finger number 3 is on the 3rd fret of the A string. Then you'll need an E minor. You're going to take your focus fox, 2 and 3 again, put that on the 2nd fret of the A and the D string. Then for an A minor, take that exact same focus fox, bring it closer to your toes, and then finger number 1 is going to be on the 1st fret of the B string. Now I'm going to incorporate the strumming pattern right away because it's just easier to hear that suspension change if I have the strumming pattern. So the strumming pattern is down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up. And I have my G for 4 counts, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down. On that next upswing, I have the G suspended on the and of 2. 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then we have a B minor for 4 counts, 1 and 2 and 3. Now C, B minor, down, up, C, down, up. Then we go back to the G and G suspended. Coming out of the verse, we have an E minor for 4 counts, 1 and 2, and A minor for 4 counts, G for 4 counts, then a B minor for 4 counts. You're going to repeat that over and over again. Now what I like to do in order to change things up is that I'm adding a new strumming pattern. I'm still using the down, up, down, up, but I'm using a chucking element. If you want to know a little bit more in depth about what chucking is and how to chuck, I actually made a video on this, so I'll link that in the description box below. So now when I'm doing this particular chucking technique, my hand is strumming down, but then this portion of my palm brushes against the strings or hits the strings first before my pick flicks down. So I have mute, flick, mute, flick, mute, flick, mute, flick, mute, flick, mute, flick. So when I'm strumming, it's going to sound like this. Down, up, mute, flick, up, mute, flick, up, down, up, mute, flick, up, mute, flick, up. So I'm going to try that again with everything together. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And that's it. That's everything that you need to know to play the entire song. Stick around for the play along.
I never came to the beach, stood by the ocean. I never sat by the shore under the sun with my feet in the sand, but you brought me here, and I'm happy that you did, 'cause now I'm as free as birds catching the wind. I I never went boating, don't get how they're floating, and sometimes I get so scared of what I can't understand. But here I am, next to you. The sky's more blue in Malibu, next to you. In Malibu, next to you. We watched the sun go down as we were walking. I'd spend the rest of my life standing here talking. You would explain the current as I try to smile, hoping I just stay the same and nothing will change, and it'll be us just for a while. Do we even exist? That's when I make the wish to swim away with the fish. Is it supposed to be this hot all summer long? I never would have believed you if 3 years ago you told me I'd be here writing this song. But here I am, next to you. The sky's more blue in Malibu, next to you. In Malibu, next to you. Next to you. The sky's more blue in Malibu, next to you. We are just like the waves, flow back and forth. Sometimes I feel like I'm drowning and you're there to save me, and I wanna thank you with all of my